Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a really fun video reviewing some Louise products. I'm super excited to show you guys if you want to see how I achieved this eye look specifically, because I did my face off camera. But if you guys want to see this eye look and how I feel about all these wonderful new products, make sure to keep watching. Okay guys, so we're going to jump right in. I'm going to show you guys what I got from Louise. So first off, I got this brush set. So it was like a slightly better deal if you got the base with the brushes than just getting the base. Like, it was just a couple dollars more. So I did grab the Acid Rain brush collection. It comes in like a little cute paintbrush packaging. And then all you do is slide this off and it reveals the brushes. It's super cute. Yes, there are only 3, I know. Kind of sad, but I mean, they're really cute and I really love the presentation here. Adorable. So I'm going to put these to the side. We'll open these in just a minute. But then I also got the cute little Louise box. I'm so excited. And then if you open it, they have a cute little message up at the top. I won't waste your time and read it, but pretty much thanking you for your purchase. And then you get a little insert card. And then this is what the rumor bases come in. This cute little baggie here. And then you open it. Come on. It's a little hard to open. There you go. So I got Rumor 1. Yes, Rumor 1, and that's what it looks like. It looks like it's going to be slightly lighter than my skin tone, which is what I wanted, so it would brighten the colors. And then they also send you a free, so here's the full size, here's the mini. They send you a mini sample of another one. This one is Rumor 2. So we might use one on one side and one on the other just to test them out. I don't know yet, but that's what that came in, a super cute little Ziploc baggie. And then I also got blank canvas from the Mitchell collection, the Acid Rain. And here it looks like it's just about my skin tone, and I wanted to try this to cut my crease with. But in here it actually looks orange, so I'm hoping it's going to be my color. We will see. I don't know what palette I'm going to use. I do have a brand new ColourPop palette that's kind of nude, and I kind of wanted to do something more colorful. So let me go look at my stuff, and I will figure something out, and we will begin. Okay guys, so I'm back. Let's go over the little brushes that we have. I have the rest of my eye brushes right here ready to go. We have, this is the little Acid Rain brush collection, like a little angled liner brush. I like to use to put some color liner onto my crease. And then we also have an angled liner brush, just another one. I usually use this to do my brows with, but you could always use this to pack a colored liner on. And then we have just a little brush. This is normally what I would use to pack the lid shade on with or cut my crease with. So we will be trying a couple of those. We might only be able to use one. I don't really know yet. The palette I'm going to be using is the Off Melrose palette from ColourPop. I just got this yesterday. How cute is this color story? This blue shade right here, my favorite. It's beautiful. So this is what we'll be using today. I'm going to take it a little safe. I'm not really going to do much color because we're playing with new primers. So I just want to see how they're going to look. And then I have my color switch. I'm not going to use those brushes to apply the primers. I'm going to be using a brush that I kind of know I like. This is just my normal concealer brush. I did clean it 2 days ago because I knew I was going to want to use it. The name is so worn off because I've used it so much. And then I might also use my Morphe mini buffer brush. So let me decide what color story I'm going to do, and then we will apply one base to each side. Okay, so I turned my brightness up on my ring light a little bit. Then I do have just a random palette I'm going to be using the mirror with so I can look down and see, because the ColourPop palette does not have one. So let's go ahead and jump right on in with Rumor 1 on my left eye, and then we'll use Rumor 2 on my right eye. They do come in squeezy tubes, which I think is really nice, especially for artists. Come on. It's thick. I'm not going to use a lot. That squeeze already did like a good number on the bottle. What? There's how much I put on the back of my hand, and then let's put a little bit of Rumor 2 on another side just so we can kind of like compare. So yeah, Rumor 2 is more peachy. They both seem very thick. So that's Rumor 1. Oh, that I just put my finger in. Crap. Rumor 1, Rumor 2. Rumor 2 is slightly peachier. Ignore my nails, they're gross, I know. So let's go right on in and just put Rumor 1 on my left eye. I've heard it's best if you pack and not rub. It's really thick. It's really full coverage. Wow. This consistency is very nice. It reminds me a lot of my ABH primer, and that one's probably my favorite primer, like, of all time. A close second will be the MAC Paint Pot. That just looks really nice. I'm going to use this one to just grab a bit more and to kind of just buff it out. I'm using really light pressure with that. So there's what it looks like, as you can see, which have a really nice clean canvas, like opposed to this side where you still see my veins and stuff. I'm going to pack a little bit more into my crease because I really didn't put much up there. And then also just taking it right up under my brow, because a lot of the time I do like to take the light crease shade really high up. So there's what that side looks like. Wow, and it dried down like already. It's already dry. The dry time reminds me a lot of the MAC Paint Pot. Let's go into Rumor 2 on my other eye just to see the color difference. I coated my brush. So right off the bat, you can definitely tell it's not the same color. It's slightly darker. I do like Rumor 1 a bit better. I just think that it will make the color stand out more. But again, we'll see. It might not have a difference. They do have a very wide variety of shades on the website. They have anywhere from white to like a pitch black primer if you like smoky colors. That might work for you if you like doing smoky eyes. I'm not a big fan of smoky eyes, but if you do like them, they do have a black one if you're interested. They also have a lot of different colors. Like I know they have a rainbow set that I saw somebody post, so that will be interesting, again, if you like color. Alright, same thing. We're going to take the Morphe brush and just buff it out, especially those edges. I've got a little bit under my eye. Some people do like to prime under their eye for the shades that, you know, you put on your lower lash line. I don't do that. I normally just do my lower lash line after I do the rest of my face makeup. So I do still have a nice amount still on my hand. It is kind of wasting product. So next time I know not to use this much, let me clean my hand off and we will return. Okay, so I came a bit closer so you guys could just see what I'm about to, you know, get going and do. My final thoughts on the primers, I really do like them. I like how quickly they dry. This one's completely dry. This one is still, he's almost dry, but sometimes the tacky base is good to get those products to stick to the eye. So let's just go ahead and get started. I am going to start out with a shade from this mini palette because this does not have a flesh tone shade in it. I'm going to start out with the middle shade from here just to set my brow bone. And then we will get started. I'm just going to do that on both sides. I just don't like my brow bone to really be sticky. I want under my brow to be set. Okay, now we're going to get started. Yay. I have my color switch. I have my eye brushes. I also have my P. Louise brushes. Let's start out with Off Melrose. I think we will go in with Boutique. So this one has a mixture of mattes, shimmers, sequins, and even a glitter, which we will not be using, but we're going to start out with this shade, which is called Boutique. It is a sequin, but if you dip your brush in there and then tap it off, all the glitter comes off, so you don't have to worry about glitter being in your crease. And we're just going to use a brush. Let me find a brush I want to use. We'll just use this little e.l.f. brush that came in their Retro Paradise set. So we're just dipping in. A lot of fallout. I tapped it off, glitter went everywhere. Okay. I have heard it's best just to tap this on and then blend out after you get it placed. So let's try that out. It's blending very nicely. blending like very easily. So I'm just going to do the same thing on both eyes. We will speed this process up, and then I'll come back when I'm done placing the mattes down so we can use our Acid Rain pigment. Enjoy, you guys. Okay guys, so that is it for the mattes on the top. I know it does not look perfect, but I kind of got it to where I wanted it. I do want to add a little bit more of that shade just right here. I'll do a mini review on the ColourPop palette too. I think it's really nice. The shades in here are really good. The only problem I'm having is it took me a bit to, first of all, there's a lot of fallout on the sequin shades. It took me a bit to build up this really dark shade, and I'm a little disappointed, but overall it's really nice. They did blend together really nicely. Like I said, I'm just having a bit of color problems with that buildup on the darker pigment. But let's go ahead and move right along to the Acid Rain base and cutting our crease. This is the scary part. Also going to clean the brushes I used really quick before I put them back in, because I'm not going to use them anymore right now anyway. I might go back in and darken up the crease. I'll darken up with a smaller brush. I'll keep that out. Let's open up Acid Rain. This is the blank canvas shade, which I've heard a lot of people say is good to cut your crease with. So it is still sealed. I just want to show you guys I have not dug into these yet. This is my first time trying any of these products. I literally just got them today. Okay. I kind of expected it to be like already at the top, you know, like ready to come out, but don't know if you guys could, yeah, look at that. He's like way down in there in the top of the tube. Wow, like these are really nice for squeezing out that product, but I feel like this is gonna get messy. Hopefully it's not, but we'll see. I normally don't use this long of bristle brushes to cut my crease, but we're gonna try it and see how this goes. This is thick and a little bit oily, so I think these are oil-based. This is water-based, I think. Does it say? It does not. It does not. I do think that's the deal though, so this probably isn't going to dry down like those will. I'm not even going to put it to the top. I'm just kind of leaving it down in there. I'm just going to try to pick up some and see what happens. Looks like I might have to get it to the top. Oh, there's a little bit of oil, like leakage at the top. Okay. Got some on my brush. I'm not taking a lot because I'm scared. Cutting crease is not an easy thing to do. I'm just gonna kind of staple, or like, what am I talking about? Staple. Stipple this where I want it. Stamping. Oh, it smells like alcohol. That's not good. Whew, strong. Okay. Any of you have used this before? Let me know your thoughts on this. I have watched a few people do this online. We're just gonna do like a half cut crease. I did watch videos because I wanted to know how to use these and kind of have an idea before I just went and started doing it on myself and have no clue what I'm doing, you know? And I did read that this takes a long time to dry, so I'll let you guys know dry time and stuff like that. Let's just kind of pat the edge right there out with my finger. So that's what that's looking like. Okay, let's do the other eye. I'll do the other eye off camera, let you guys know how it goes. I'll be right back. Okay, are they even? No. Things rarely are. Things are more often distant cousins than sisters, and that's okay. This one's a bit higher up than that one, but again, your eyes are not the same shape. They're not the same size. You don't have the same amount of space on both lids. That's okay. I also used a little bit less product on this side. Just to see how it will go. It's still wet, still drying. Just wanted to, you know, keep you guys updated. Also, if you keep your eye open, what I'm finding is it's creasing. A lot. a lot. I don't know if that little bit of product I used was just too much or what's going on. So let me go, I don't know. I kind of want to pat some translucent powder on top of it, but then it won't be sticky. Let's just go ahead and try to add a little bit of color, shall we? So I'm going to take, Fairfax, because this color is my favorite in here. Let's take this blue shade, because yellow, that's why. I'm going to start on this eye since it's a little more dry. What brush do I want to use? You know, we'll use this other e.l.f. Retro Paradise brush. It's just like a packing brush. And see how this goes. These colors in here are very soft. Yes. See, it's packing out a little bit. There we go. Okay. You can kind of see that color. I might just end up using my finger. My finger is always my go-to way to just pack stuff on because it makes it more pigmented. There we go. Then I'll just use a brush to get up really close, but that is the color. So that's what I'll do. I'll just use a bit of a smaller brush, like this tiny little brush, to get up close to that edge. That way we don't make a complete mess with my fingers. Your finger's not very accurate. Wow, that's really pretty. All right, let's do this other side. The other side's pretty dry at this point. Wow, how pretty. Now, I did use this palette yesterday, and I used this same blue color, and when I used it, I didn't cut my crease or anything. I just plopped it right on top of that dark color. It really didn't stand out as much, but today it's actually looking very nice. This is a 12-pan palette? Yeah, it's a 12-pan palette. It's $18. I got mine at Ulta. I spent $30 at Ulta yesterday. Which I'm not going to tell you guys what else I got. You'll have to wait till the new products video to see. Y'all know the deal. I just wanted to add this in here because it's a new eyeshadow palette. And we got new eyeshadow primers. So that's how we're looking. What I like to do at this point, once you get that crease done, is I do like to take a smaller brush, a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go back in with that dark shade that we used and just smack that on the outer corner to kind of blend the two colors together. You don't want it looking messy. Just to blend. Ooh, I stabbed myself in the eye. And it just cleans it up a little bit. It doesn't do anything, you know, like fabulous or anything. So this is the final look. Is she cute? I'm gonna add a little bit more color on this eye. I just feel like they don't match entirely. Gosh, it is so pretty. That color is so unique. That's what made me buy the palette. Honestly, that's what made me buy the palette. Let me go ahead and do the rest of my face. We'll get this thing finished, and I will be back to show you guys the final look. Hey guys, so this is the final look I created. I did end up using this brush to pack on the Acid Rain pigment to cut my crease. I also used this little thin one to take a silver pigment and pack in my crease, if you can see that line. Yep, I used this to do off camera while I was doing the rest of my face. I did not get to use this little angled one, but this can be used as like a brow brush or even like an angled liner brush. Completely up to you. So my final thoughts, first of all, this look is absolutely beautiful. Like, I love when the light hits it, how you can see the lines in the crease. It's like looking straight on with no light, you wouldn't know. Oh, it's beautiful, and it makes my eyes look really pretty. So we'll talk about the palette first, and then we'll do the main event. This palette is absolutely beautiful. I think for $18, ColourPop did a really good job. I have not been that interested in ColourPop lately, but when they came out with this, I did eye it for a long time before yesterday, finally deciding to get it because of this color, and I think it is just beautiful. It really does compliment me. This is not bad. ColourPop has a really good eyeshadow formula. I kind of knew they wouldn't disappoint me. I do think that that one matte shade's a little hard to work with, but I can make it work. And now for the final products, the big ones. These are nice. I do like that I got a deal on them. So I'm pretty happy about that. I do think there are cheaper alternatives though. Like if you already have those, they're very easy brushes to find. Morphe especially has a lot of good ones. I do think Wet n Wild has about the same kinds of brushes. I think they're like $3 a piece maybe. So I would definitely look into cheaper options before buying those. You can go to Ulta and find the same brushes. It is literally like a concealer brush, a little pointed liner brush, and then an angled liner brush. So they're just really pretty colors. I really do like the packaging it came in that I showed y'all at the beginning. And like I said, the only reason I got them is because it was a deal. Grabbed it. The bases, Rumor 1 and Rumor 2, these are very nice. My eyeshadow isn't creasing. I thought it might because of the base I put on was so thick, cut crease base, but I do think it made my eyeshadows blend really easy. It made everything just kind of melt into the skin, which I really like. I'm going to continue using these. I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram and let you guys know how it goes. But I really do like them so far. And then this is really interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, to be quite honest. There it is again. I was using the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, the white one, for a long time, and I absolutely hated it. I just got rid of it. I just tossed it away because my mom didn't want it either. Just threw it away because I knew I was getting that soon. It's just very watery, the Makeup Revolution one was, and this one just takes forever to dry down. I do think that it being kind of wet, though, when you apply the pigment does make it a bit more just umphy. I mean, it just gives it a little bit more life. So I do like that it didn't crease or anything, or it's not creasing. Overall, I mean, I think I'm going to end up liking it. It's just something that I have to kind of adjust myself to and work with a bit more. But this look, I'm really loving it. I'm so glad you guys stuck with me until the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think we'll be doing just probably new products next because I do have another bin behind me, that little pink one that you see up there. Boop. Filled with new products. A lot of them I used today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little tutorial. The only eye part that I didn't do was the lower lash line, which I used this. I just buffed it out, and then I buffed it out with this other sequins shade in the palette, the one opposite to the one we used to begin with. And then I just, like I said, I'll show you what I took. I took this silver from the metal palette from Makeup by Mario and put it in the bottom scraper part. It had this at the bottom. Put some in there and then set it with setting spray and then put it on with that little angled liner brush. And that's what we did. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you've stuck with me this long, thank you so much. If you haven't already, subscribe and make sure to leave the video a huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.